Kia ora, a chilly start today for many of us, but you can see on the charts here plenty of clear sky as we head through in towards the afternoon. I think we are going to find some good spells of sunshine there. More cloud though around this eastern coast, and we'll still keep hold of a few showers around those coastal areas of Hawke's Bay and up towards Tairāwhiti, and a bit more cloud down south as well. And that's pretty much the story as we head on in towards tomorrow as well. Overnight tonight we'll keep hold of plenty of dry weather and plenty of clear sky from, say, Northland, Auckland, Waikato, down even in towards parts of, say, Manawatu. There's a bit more cloud around those eastern areas, but still some pretty cold temperatures, and that's a similar story on the South Island. Plenty of clear sky and those temperatures really dropping away. -2s and -3s through parts of Otago, so a cold and frosty morning there. But even up on the North Island, you'll notice we get our temperatures back down to -3 degrees Celsius there for Taupo, 1 degree out towards Palmerston North, and even up towards Auckland. 4 degrees, a cold and frosty morning for you guys as well. So a chilly old start today on Friday, but generally a fine one. A bit of early morning mist and fog clearing away, and then we have plenty of dry weather on the North Island. The last of those showers are clearing away from that eastern coast. While down south, we'll find the next front runs up from the south, being driven by those southerly winds. We'll find some of that wet weather reaching towards Southland and Otago as we head through the daytime. But for Canterbury up towards Nelson and Marlborough, a dry story. For the North Island, though, we will find there's more cloud to start the day through Hawke's Bay and Tairāwhiti. A few showers skirting places like the Wairoa district and up in towards Mahia. But for most of the North Island, it's a dry morning. A few pockets of early morning mist and fog to clear away, but generally a dry, clear morning. Things turn a touch cloudier on that western side as we head in towards the end of the day, with the thickest cloud perhaps around those western coasts of Northland, bringing enough to bring perhaps an isolated shower. But for most of us, it's a dry looking story, and those clear skies sticking with us around the Rotorua and the Bear. Plenty another cold night for you as we head in towards the early hours of Saturday morning. Daytime temperatures around about 13 degrees Celsius up across the north there. A bit of a chilly old day for you. 11s down in Wellington. But again, look at our overnight temperatures as we head through towards Saturday morning, back down to lows of -2 degrees Celsius there for Taupo. For the South Island, again, a cold, frosty morning for many of us. As we head through the daytime, we'll find cloud thickens up down south, and we'll find rainfall moves in towards Fiordland, Southland, and by the end of the day, the cloud and wet weather feeds up towards Dunedin and the southern parts of Otago. But for most of Canterbury, up towards Marlborough and across in towards the Nelson region, things will stay dry. There's more cloud on that western coast and a few showers creeping in towards places like Hokitika by the end of the day. In terms of our temperatures, again, we'll find the best of the temperatures in the best of the sunshine. Highs of around about 12 degrees Celsius for Blenheim, a chilly story there. And our overnight temperatures, particularly in those clear slots, stay pretty low indeed. -3 degrees Celsius for Christchurch to start the weekend. But the weekend, for many of us, is looking like a fairly dry story. We'll have southwesterly winds across many parts of New Zealand, and that drives some showers around those coastal areas. But for places like, say, Nelson, Bear plenty. Most of Canterbury, it's a dry story. It's a cold one and a frosty one. And you can see even as we head through in towards Sunday, there's not a great change to how things are set up. Some pretty strong winds pushing out towards the Chatham Islands. But I think those southwesterlies bring showers and cloud in towards places like Southland and Otago, and perhaps skirt around those western coasts. But most of us are in for a dry looking weekend, but do keep in mind it will be a cold couple of days to come, particularly for our nighttime temperatures back down towards or even just below freezing in many spots. So keep those extra blankets close by. A couple of cold nights coming through, and just on the edge of the screen there, high pressure building back towards us as we head into next week as well. That's it from me. Kia pai te ra.